everyone, Terminated here. I'm going to be explaining the Tom and Jerry Iceberg. So let's get going. Starting with the first layer in Hanna-Barbera. Hanna-Barbera was involved in the production of Tom and Jerry. Next is Tom gray or blue? This was referencing to a question that is Tom gray or blue, because sometimes he appears gray and sometimes he appears blue. Memes. This is referencing to the various Tom and Jerry meme templates. Tom and Jerry are actually friends. This is a theory that they're actually friends and they're just acting like they hate each other, so Tom doesn't get replaced with a cat that will actually hurt Jerry. Intro melody. This is referencing that the theme song has the same melody as the mobile cartoon show. DVD movies. This is referencing the multiple DVD movies. On the Mansion Cat, this is an episode where Tom's owner is going crazy and tells Tom not to destroy the place, and if he does, don't play him on the mouse, but he destroys it anyways, so yeah. Moving on to the second layer, Tom and Jerry Kids. This was a spin-off where Tom and Jerry are kids, naming Two Shoes. She was Tom's owner for a few episodes. 7 Oscars. This is referencing the 7 Oscars that the show has won. Nipples. This is the mouse that wears the diaper. Comic show / Our Gang. This is the comic strip that was on Our Gang. Puss Gets the Boot. This is when Jerry was called Jinx and Tom was called Jasper. So Jasper has Jinx's tail, and he puts him, then he puts Jinx in his mouth, and then luckily Jinx spots the trap, and he breaks in time, and then he goes towards this mouse hole, and then Mary Two Shoes shows up and scolds Tom for his behavior. Spike and Tyke. This is a spin-off starring Spike and Tyke, the cat concerto. This is a short where Tom is at a concert and he's playing the piano and he disturbs Jerry, who's sleeping in the piano. Moving on to the third layer, originally named Jasper and Jinx. This is referencing where Tom and Jerry were originally named Jasper and Jinx, appearances in films. This is referencing to the multiple appearances in films that Tom and Jerry had. People just like Gene Dish area. The Gene Dish era was an era where MGM outsourced Tom and Jerry to a studio in Czechoslovakia. Contest held to name them. This is referencing to a contest that was held to name them. Chuck Jones era. This was an era that everyone loved, and it was probably the best Tom and Jerry era. Jerry's Family. This is referencing to Jerry's family who lives in New York. Butch. This is a cat that is black and white, lives in an alley. Tom's Family. I couldn't find information about that, so Spin-offs. This is referencing to the multiple Tom and Jerry spin-offs. Racial depictions. This is referencing to things like Mary Two Shoes. Merchandise. This is referencing to the multiple merchandise with Tom and Jerry's likeness on it. Moving on down to the fourth layer, His Mouse Friday. This is an episode where Tom is stranded, he finds an airline, Jerry's chased by a cannibal, yada yada yada. Drinking and smoking allegories. This is referencing to the multiple times the characters are seen drinking or smoking. For example, in Dennis Chumps, Butch is seen smoking a cigar. Blue Cat Blues is an episode. It's a short where Jerry Spees has a tragic storyline instead of a comical one. HBO Max censorship. This is seeing to the multiple censorships of the show on HBO Max. They are immortal. This is referencing to the theory that they are immortal. Nazi propaganda. This is referencing to them saying that the show represents Nazi propaganda. Is Nazi propaganda. Tom Space. This is an episode that was inappropriate for children. It was actually short, but still. It was inappropriate for children because it had profanity and stuff like that. MeTV broadcast. This is referencing to the multiple broadcasts of Tom and Jerry on MeTV. Now down to the fifth layer. Blue Cat Blues wasn't the final episode. I was listening to that Blue Cat Blues wasn't the final episode, and in fact it was Busy Buddies. Tom and Jerry World. This was listening to a YouTube channel by the same name. Video games was listening to the several Tom and Jerry video games. The big game for Tom vs. Jerry. This was listening to a Super Bowl episode that was aired during the Super Bowl. Tom and Jerry Per Chance to Dream. In this episode, Tom dreams about a bulldog nailing him into a piece of wood, and when he wakes up, he stops by a bulldog house, and he runs in terror. Scrap 2009 film. This is referencing to the Scrapped 2009 film. Moving on down to the sixth layer, nostalgia factor. This is referring to the nostalgia that Tom and Jerry has. Napoleon Mouse parodies. This is seen the multiple times that Jerry acted like Napoleon. Human Tom and Jerry. Cartoon. This is referencing to a cartoon where Tom and Jerry are humans. 90s Tom and Jerry movie. This was referencing to the first full-length Tom and Jerry film. Golf accessories. This is referencing to the multiple golf accessories with Tom and Jerry's likeness on them. Moving on to the seventh layer, Yankee Doodle. Lost deleted scene. This is referencing to deleted scene in Yankee Doodle, and it was deleted because it had a stamp book which was outdated for the time, so it was deleted. Okay, that's in this video. Don't forget to subscribe and all that, and I'll probably do a video on my new Jeep tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Goodbye.